Hey Vimeo members, I'm Seth Wharton, and I'm back with another Windows Movie Maker tutorial. Over the course of these tutorials, we've been working on this project. We've got some footage of a trip to New York City, and we've added a lot to it. We've added music, some visual effects, some narration, some titles. And in this episode, we want to add text. You'll see there's already a title here that was applied when we added a theme to our project, but let's say that wasn't here. I'm going to cut that. And then if we go back to our Home tab, you'll see that we've got title, caption, and credits. So if I select title and add a title, it automatically adds a title where my playhead was, and it adds this black title frame behind it. I don't want that there. As I said in the previous video, I want my title to fade up over my footage. However, if I try to cut that black title frame by right-clicking on it and selecting remove, it's going to cut the title as well. Those two pieces are linked together. So I'm going to undo that, and then if I grab the title by itself and drag it down away from that black frame, it's like I'm breaking that link. And now I can go up, right-click on that black frame, and remove it, and my title is still there. So now I've got this title fading up over my footage the way I wanted it, and it says enter text here, which is an excellent title, but you know what? We're going to change it. So I'm going to double-click this and go into the text editing box, and I'm going to put in a day in the city. And then I'm going to go in and open my box up by grabbing this handle and pulling it out a little bit so that it's all on one line. So now I'm going to select all, and up here in my ribbon in the Format tab, I have all of these text editing tools. I can make it whatever font I want, weight, style, and I want this to be bold, so I'll select bold. And I want to choose a different font. Let's go Arial Black. And I think 48 is a good size. That's fine. And then changing the font caused it to kick over a line, so we'll open this back up again so it's on one line. And then let's drag it till it's in the center. And then let's color it. Let's see how a blue title looks. This is about getting the title to read against your footage. We're going to move it in a minute so it's not over their face, but let's see how it looks blue. So now this title just fades up over this frame. Let's watch this. It's not bad. It's still hard to read. So let's try white again, and we'll see how that looks. I think that works. You might choose a different color depending on your footage, like how the tone of your footage, but I think the white will work here. And now, if we go back to our formatting toolbar in the ribbon, if I double click this and go back, you'll see that we have a lot of animation presets. We can choose the way we want this type to animate onto screen. We can have it slide in from the side. We can have it swing down as if it's on a hinge. But I like the way it's coming in now. I like that it's fading up in the center, so I'm going to leave that as it is. But I was concerned about how well it would read over certain frames of the subway footage. So I'm going to give this type an outline. And if I go up here to my formatting toolbar in the ribbon, you'll see to the far right I've got these outline options. And I can choose any of these: heavy outline, a thin outline. And we'll try a black outline, and we'll make it narrow and see how that looks. Now that really stands out against this footage. So you can absolutely read a day in the city on this subway footage. And of course, the other consideration for titles is duration. You want your title to be on screen long enough for people to read it. So I think this is fine. A day in the city doesn't take long to read that, but I'm going to make it a little longer just in case. And if I go back to the formatting toolbar in my ribbon, you'll see here that my title starts at just about 8 seconds in and it's on screen for just under 4 seconds. So I'm going to put it on screen for 6 seconds, and you'll notice that the title just got longer. The little bar indicating my title just got longer. And yeah, there we go. It's on screen long enough. It's outlined, so it's very legible. That's good. So what about captions? Let's add some captions to our footage. Let's go over here to where they're ice skating at Rockefeller Center. They've just finished eating lunch and they're going to go ice skating. So let's go up here to the Home tab of our ribbon, click Caption, and it adds this caption right here. And I'm going to say skating at the rock! Exclamation point. We're going to choose Arial Black as well. We're going to try to make all of our type the same style and look. I think 22 points is fine. We'll make it bold. And just for consistency, we'll give this also an outline, same width of outline, make the outline black as well. And then I'm going to apply the same animation style. I want this to fade up just the way the title did. We'll see how that looks. And I want this to be on screen longer. So we'll go back up into our text editing tools and put this on screen for 6 seconds as well. So now we've got a title and we've got a caption here in our ice skating sequence, and we want to add some end credits. In a previous episode, all of these credits were added when we applied a theme, but let's say these aren't here. I'll delete all these. And if we go up to the Home tab of our ribbon, you'll see under Title and Caption, there's credits. I can click on credits and it's automatically just going to add a credit right here. But there are also some pre-built credits. If I choose this flyout menu next to credits, you'll see there is a list here, director, starring, and if I select one of these, it'll add directed by. And all I have to do is click in here and add a name. And it's great because these are also automatically scrolling. So I'll add a directed by and a starring, and I can put in directed by me, starring tourists. So now, at the end of our movie fades to black and our credits automatically roll. Okay, that's it for working with text in Movie Maker. We've added a title, a caption, we've got some credits at the end. In the next episode, we're going to talk about working with still photos, creating slideshows and presentations. So come back for that.